Hello, my dear friends. Let's dive deep into the fascinating world of English prepositions. These seemingly small words are the unsung heroes of sentence structure, the glue that holds our thoughts together, and the keys to unlocking nuanced meaning. They're far more complex than they appear at first glance, and mastering them is crucial for clear and effective communication. The foundation. What is a preposition? At its core, a preposition is a word that establishes a relationship between a noun or pronoun, the object of the preposition, and another element in a sentence. This relationship is typically one of location, time, direction, cause, purpose, or manner. Think of prepositions as little signposts within a sentence, guiding the reader or listener to understand how different parts connect. For example, in the sentence, "The book is on the table," the preposition on shows us the location of the book in relation to the table. Without on, we wouldn't know where the book is. This simple example highlights the fundamental role of prepositions. Classifying prepositions beyond the basics. Prepositions can be categorized in several ways, though the lines between categories aren't always sharply defined. Here are some common classifications. Simple prepositions. These are single-word prepositions, often the most common and basic. Examples include at, in, on, to, from, with, by, for, of, about, up, down, over, under, through, near, before, after. Example, I'm sitting at my desk. Location. Example, she went to the store. Direction. Example, the report is due by Friday. Time. Compound prepositions. These are prepositions that consist of two or more words, often functioning as a single unit. Examples include according to, because of, in front of, on top of, in spite of, due to, next to, out of, along with, instead of. Example, the game was canceled because of the rain. Cause. Example, the car is parked in front of the house. Location. Example, he went to the party along with his friends. Accompaniment. Participle prepositions. These are formed from present participles, ending in ing, often indicating a state or condition. Examples include including, considering, during, regarding, concerning, following, barring. Example, considering the weather, the hike was enjoyable. Condition. Example, we're discussing all the options, including the most expensive one. Inclusion. Example, during the concert, the audience cheered. Time. Prepositions, a multifaceted tool. Beyond categorization, it's crucial to understand how prepositions function in various contexts. Prepositions of place, location, these indicate where something is located. Examples, in the box, on the wall, at the corner, under the bed, above the clouds, behind the building, near the park, beside the river, among the trees, between two chairs. Note, and is often used for enclosed spaces, on for surfaces, and at for specific points. Prepositions of time. These indicate when something happens. Examples, at 6 p.m. in the morning on Tuesday before dinner, after the movie during the summer since last year, for a week, until next Monday by next Friday. Note, at is used for specific times, in for longer periods, months, years, and on for days. Prepositions of direction, movement, these show the movement of something. Examples, to the market, from the airport, into the house, out of the car, through the forest, across the street, along the path, up the hill, down the stairs, towards the building. Prepositions with purpose, these explain why something is done. Examples, for a walk, for cleaning for the sake of clarity, in order to achieve a goal. Prepositions with cause/reason. These explain the reasons behind something. Examples, because of the weather, due to the accident on account of his illness, by reason of his skill. Prepositions with instruments/agents. These indicate the tool or person who does something. Examples, by hand, with a knife by my father through his efforts. Phrasal prepositions and prepositional phrases. Prepositions are often part of larger phrases. A prepositional phrase consists of a preposition and its object, a noun or pronoun, along with any modifiers. These phrases function as adjectives or adverbs, modifying other elements in the sentence. Examples: the cat with black fur is sleeping. Adjective. She walked with great confidence. Adverb. They are arriving in the evening. Adverb of time. The challenges of prepositions. Prepositions are notoriously tricky for English language learners and even native speakers, for several reasons. Lack of direct translation. Prepositions often don't have a direct equivalent in other languages, leading to errors. A preposition with one meaning in English might have a different one, or none, in another language. Multiple meanings. Many prepositions have multiple meanings, depending on the context. On, for instance, can indicate location on the table, time on Tuesday, or even a state on fire. Idiomatic usage. Prepositions are often used in idiomatic expressions, where their meanings are fixed and can't be easily deduced from their individual definitions. For instance, look for means to search, while look at means to observe. Subtle differences. Some prepositions have very similar meanings, and the distinction between them can be subtle and nuanced, e.g., in versus at when referring to locations. Prepositional collocations. Specific verbs, nouns, or adjectives often combine with particular prepositions, forming collocations. For example, we depend on something, not depend in. Mastering the art of prepositions. The key to mastering prepositions lies in practice and exposure. Here are some strategies. Read widely. Pay close attention to how prepositions are used in different contexts. Practice with exercises. Engage in targeted exercises, focusing on different types of prepositions. Use a good dictionary/grammar guide. Consult resources for explanations of prepositional usage and idiomatic expressions. Immerse yourself in the language. The more you hear and use English, the better you'll become at intuitively understanding how prepositions work. Don't be afraid to ask questions. When in doubt, don't hesitate to ask a native speaker or consult a reliable source. Conclusion. Prepositions, while often overlooked, are the unsung heroes of the English language. They are not merely decorative words. They are essential for establishing relationships between elements in a sentence, conveying precise meanings, and allowing for clear communication. Their usage can be intricate and nuanced, but with consistent practice and a conscious effort to understand their various functions, mastery of these small but powerful words is within reach. So, next time you read or write in English, pay attention to those little prepositions. They're the key to unlocking the language's true depth.